Think towers. Think Videx. Videx have designed a solution-based approach for you to upgrade your very own tank build. The VST tower height used in this video is only an example, as tower heights vary according to customer and site requirements. Our friendly VST staff are here to advise as to the size of the crane that would be required to erect the tower and tank, including the number of days the crane would be required on site for the various tower heights. All VST towers are signed off by a PR engineer and are site-specific in design. Before the VST tower assembly can begin, the on-site dimensions levels must be surveyed and confirmed. At this stage, the VST team would have already determined the crane size required for this build. The structural elements will now be offloaded from the truck, be identified and laid out for easy use. All tank and tower components are pre-assembled at ground level to both reduce health and safety risks, as well as reduce the time the crane is required on site. Before the installation stage can commence, scaffolding must be erected at the correct height. Once the scaffolding is erected and tower elements have been pre-assembled at ground level, the erection of the tower can begin. The bottom pre-assembled section of the tower is now hoisted by the crane onto the tower's foundations. The ties are fitted between the tower columns and levels are confirmed. The scaffolding is now extended to the correct height for the second stage of the tower erection, the installation of the midsection. The pre-assembled midsection of the tower is hoisted by the crane and placed on top of the first or bottom section of the tower. The two sections are joined using splice plates. Again, the ties are fitted between the tower columns. Once again, the scaffolding is extended to the correct height for the third stage of the tower erection. The pre-assembled top section of the tower is hoisted by the crane and placed on top of the midsection of the tower. Again, the two sections are joined using splice plates, and for the final time, the ties are fitted between the tower columns. At this point, the pre-assembled tank must be hoisted off the platform and laid down in a demarcated area on site. The pre-assembled platform, which is made up of the main and grillage beams, is hoisted into place and fitted on top of the tower. The pre-assembled tank is now hoisted and secured on top of the tower. All hand railings on the tower platform and landings are now fitted and secured in place. The final stage of erection is to check that all elements of the tower and tank have been correctly fitted and have been properly secured. The tank and tower are now ready for the dry sign-off stage. Once this has been completed, you have been upgraded to the VST dry sign-off stage, and wet commissioning can now begin. Think tanks. Think Videx.